everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hi, Adam. I'm just straightening up a minute. Just finished wolfing down my dinner. Me and the girls. Now I'm just straightening up. Making room. How's everybody? You know what? It's been a rough couple of days going back to work. Just like trying to catch up, and I don't know. I feel like I'm always behind everything. And all the work I meant to do yesterday, I didn't do. So that kind of threw a big you know what in my pot. How was yours? Because I just have a lot going on at work, and tomorrow I have an inventory that I don't really do the inventory, but the customer's coming in with a bit of an attitude, which is really gonna piss me off. It's warm there. So yeah, so I didn't get a chance to do all the boxes last night because I did my shot on Monday, my Manjaro shot, and I'm seeing a pattern that the day after I do my shot, I'm exhausted. At first, I thought it was because I either was just tired or just not feeling 100%. Hi, Carol. Hi, Carol. Oh, Carol, another Carol. You guys are back to back. Nana, Carol beat you. You're other Carol today. But so as I was saying, I'm noticing that when I do my shot the very next day, not only do I like not feel 100% on eating, I'm exhausted. Like I need to lay down. And that's what happened on Monday. I went to work. It was a long day at work. I had to catch up, do payroll in the morning. I had to help my boss's daughter with her project with that dragon house. Hola, Marie. Hi, Lexi. Yeah. And then try to catch up on my emails, which obviously didn't happen. So then I came home and I wanted to work on the boxes like I said I was going to, and I couldn't do it. I was like literally exhausted. So I sat on the couch. The only thing I managed to do was die cut a couple of windows from my boss's daughter because I Bella had die cutted about 24 windows for her, which she needed them all, but then she needed a different shape window for the bottom of the house. So I did those last night. So I cut 6 windows and just got another piece of acetate, and oh, I made bones with my glue gun for her, and that was it. And then I laid down and I went to sleep. I was just exhausted. Hi, Tammy. So, and I just literally finished eating. We had some quick salmon and asparagus and broccoli and some roasted potatoes. I wolfed it down. The girls are still finishing eating. And here I am. Yeah, when they changed my dosage, um, it's that first day that kind of kicks my butt for real. And at first I wasn't like I didn't realize it as I didn't make the connection between my tiredness with the shot. The nausea and all that, that's normal. I'm used to that because I've been taking these injectables for years. I've been taking these since I think 2015, 17, 2017, 2018. Yeah, because I went to Portugal in 2018, and at that time I was doing Victoza. So I've been doing these shots for years to control my sugar. Um, but I am noticing with this specific one, I definitely am tired. So yeah, so I didn't get everything done, but tomorrow I will. Today we're gonna work a little bit on the journal, just to kind of take a break from everything and not go crazy. And you know what else I realized? I don't think did I ever do where is it? I did I ever finish the goth handbag journal? I don't remember, guys. I'm losing it. I don't remember finishing it, like making the signature for it. So if I didn't make the signature, where the hell is it? Right? I don't remember doing it. Let me see if it's in here. It's right here. Son of a gun. It's right here. I'm sitting here going, Did we ever sell that journal? I don't remember selling it. It's still sitting here because it was out of sight. Out of sight, out of mind. What a dummy. What a dum dum. What a maroon. Okay. We'll take care of this weekend. Is it still okay? Yeah, she's still pretty. I was sitting there going, wait a minute, I don't remember who got the journal. I'm sitting here like really pondering this, and I realized, yeah, we didn't do it. It's okay. I did find while I was going through my stuff, I found this. This is cool. I thought for travel, it's got like that fake stamp. They're all like this. I thought this would make a cute little pamphlet for the journal. Hi, Mary. Okay, and my eyes are still bothering me. I I just ordered some Pataday, which is like supposed to be like the best drops for your eyes, and I used to have it, but I ran out. So I just ordered. Um, I think it's 2 bottles in one box, and it's being overnighted for tomorrow. But I just want to do a little bit of work in here. We'll work on this together for a little bit and see how we do. See what's going on. Hi, Yvonne. Stick it in your box. Lexi, boxes. I had to do 2 boxes for you, and I had to do 2 boxes. I think 2 people got 2 boxes because your stuff was just too big. I couldn't fit it all in one box. So you got 2 boxes. Yeah, I'm looking at them. Okay, I really like this. I'm loving the way that looks, and I really like the hidden pocket. Like it's if you don't know it's there, it's definitely hard to see. Um, let's see, where are we with this book? Some more hidden pockets. Pocket, hidden pocket. I said we were gonna do something over here, right? Waterfall. How about we work on the waterfall? We haven't done a waterfall in a while. No, flat rates, girl. You got to see the size of your box. It's huge. You and I think it was number who was number 61. Nunya. This is one of your boxes right here. This is one of your boxes, which is not too bad. It's a square box, so it's not too bad. But the other one, it's a little shorter, but it's wider. 2 big boxes. No, you did not. You did not spend more than last time. You actually spent like half. You actually spent like half of what you did last time. And then you still have the book and stuff to add on there. But that's it. Hi, Desiree. You didn't miss anything. We are discussing what we're doing. I just opened the book up, and we're going to be working on the waterfall. Yeah, you didn't do too bad this time. It's just you got a lot of big items because you bought a lot of the storage stuff. And so did Nunya. She bought a lot of the storage stuff, and those are big pieces. They're like pieces of furniture, essentially. You know what I'm saying? That's why the boxes are a little bit big. And I put everything inside drawers, inside like your boxes are packed. Anything you bought that was loose and small, I packed it up. So it should be good. It should be good. All right. So I think we're gonna do a little waterfall action for this book. Um, I haven't finished these pages either, but we'll worry about that. Let's do a little waterfall. No, not yet, Pam. I didn't get a chance to do the measuring and the weighing like I was supposed to last night. I was exhausted. I did my shot on Monday. I was just explaining everybody. So last night I got home from work. I literally just slept on the couch. And it was a long, draining mental day going back to work after being away for a week. Just a lot of stuff. Somebody gave me notice that they're retiring at the end of the year, so now I have to start interviewing. Like it was just one of those days where everything. When you come back from vacation and it's after a holiday, ugh, girl, it was a rough day yesterday. Today was a little bit better, but still a lot going on. I feel like I can't catch up. I still have like 280 emails in my inbox. Yes, at least I got 6 months notice. I agree with that, provided she does stay the 6 months. I'm hoping that she does to allow me to find somebody and properly train somebody, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to do the waterfall, but I'm going to do the waterfall in a manner where she could put her own pictures. I'm not going to do images. We're just going to make a simple waterfall. But I was thinking about, I wonder if I should do it this way. This is a square page, if I'm not mistaken. Where's my other ruler? Uh-oh. Oh, it's probably over there. That's fine. Your dog Pip just body slammed you. I'm sorry, but that's kind of funny. This is 8 by 8 essentially, right? Yeah, it's like an 8 by 8. So it doesn't really matter how we do it, I guess. Make them wide. Okay. All right. Thank you. Oh, I did get a little gift from my boss because when his daughter had to do the windows, he ordered the windows from. He said, "I got this from China." It must have been Timu or She Ali something, and I looked at it. I go, "You know that it's just one of each window in the packet, so you're not gonna get like 12 windows that are exactly the same." So he wound up giving all these to me. These are pretty cool. I didn't even open them yet. There's one, two, three, four, five, 6 packets. They're each a different color. Pretty colors. There's brown, blue, like a yellow, orange. There's a red, a gray, and this is a teal. I mean, a green. Let's just look at this. Oh, they're pretty. Oh, and they're cut open, and they're cardstock. I do not know. That's pretty. Oh, these are really pretty. It's going to inspire me to do spreads. Oh, there's a lot in here too. I like that they're sturdy. Look at that one. That one's pretty. Aren't they pretty? To add to my window collection. Is this one open? No, but we could make it open if we wanted to. Aw, look at that one. Wait, no. I feel like the double goes on the bottom. Yeah, that's how it goes. Cute. These are really pretty. This is just the green. So I was like, oh, thanks, boss. So I'm getting happy mails from my boss now. Let's see. The red. No, they're all different. I thought maybe it was the same windows in different patterns. We'll just look at one more. I just want to see what it's all about. Oh, this isn't an envelope. He must have tore the other one up. Oh, look at that. Cute. I like the different color schemes. Definitely for spreads. Wow, that one's really thick. Oh, this one has doors, not just windows. Huh. Adorable. Really really cute. These are really cute. All right. Thanks, boss. Okay. So that was a cute little Happy Meal. I call it a Happy Meal. Hey, Sandra. How you doing, honey? How you feeling? Okay, so we're going to work on a waterfall, and I'm just looking at the paper. We're going to do a standard. I think I'm just going to go pick because I like to do the line paper on the back to write notes. Let me think. If I do a plain front, so that she could glue her own picture on it from one of her trips or whatever, and then the back will be maybe for writing notes. So we're gonna have to leave a wider space so it flips and folds flat, essentially. Oh, but you know what she wanted? She wanted my vintage camera. Thank you for joining my team. She wanted the vintage camera, and we haven't made one of those in a long time. I think we're going to do that. Do you remember the accordion camera? That means we have to bust out the template, my templates. And now that I have expanded my collection of die cuts, maybe I'll have a die cut that'll work a little bit better. This is it. This is the camera. Do you guys remember the camera? Teacup. Template. Always make templates. You never know when you're going to need them. Okay. This is my design. I drew this, cut it, developed it, blah, blah, blah. In case anyone's wondering, and before you ask me where did I get that, I literally created it from scratch. Take a picture, it'll last longer. Oh, goodness, we got the dad jokes. We got the dad jokes. Now, I just need to remember how the hell I did this. So hold on. Hey, how are you? This is my template on how to make, well, my template for the vintage camera. But I'm actually going to have to look at, let's look at it because it's been a while since I've seen it. Is it, I could probably look it up on my website. It'd be the fastest one, the fastest way to find it, I think. So we could take a look at it because I have to look at it to refresh my memory. It says my cart's empty. Yes, it is. Shop. Categories. All products. Templates. There it is. Okay. to show you guys what it looks like. That's what it looks like when it's done. These are all the parts that you see here. And this is the side view. I'm a brilliant lady. Oh, I don't know about being brilliant, but thank you. You would love the template for the purse handbag. Yes, I have to make that available. The challenge with that one is that it's a legal sized template. It's a legal size template. So I've been debating whether to just sell the template. It'd be easier if I did it digitally, but I know that's a problem when people download it. It never prints correctly. I'm working on it though. But I'm trying to figure out what did I use this part for? This pocket one. This looks like it's different because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the little one's 7. That's all there. What is? I think this is just a pocket. This is not part of it. I think this is just an accordion pocket. It's not a part of that, and I just used it to hold it. That makes no. It's on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got them numbered. Oh, I remember. I think this is the pocket to put the camera in. That's what it is. This is the pocket because the camera, when you close it, it's a little thick, and so I designed this in this thickness so that we could put this in the book and then put the camera in it. It took me a minute to figure this out. Kind of can make anything. Well, I don't know about that, but I could try. Did I say ephemera holder? Yes, I made these. If you look, there's two different kinds. So this is just a standard, just cutting the paper out. But this one, you see how it's holding little cards, like little. I made each of them pockets, and inside each pocket was a spot to either put like a camera or a note card. So maybe that's what we'll do. I like that idea. You see it? You see what I'm saying? So now that I have, what happens is I make a template and then I develop it more. Like I change it. It becomes like a 2.0 kind of a situation, which is what we're gonna do. Because now that I'm a little bit more um, familiar with how things work, for example, instead of doing that this way, I'm going to do this where we cut double the size of this, and I'll show you. It'll be easy to show you. Obviously, I'm going to have to show you. Let me put these over here. Give me 1 second. I don't want to lose these little pieces. And it's you want to do it so you could do the least amount of work, in a sense. But, or we'll start with the larger one. But we need to figure out paper for that. And we can use some of this or not. Let me see. I hate wasting double-sided paper. But I may not have a choice. I'm going to get the vintage paper out. We'll get just nice vintage paper to make it look more vintage. More vintagey. You guys know I love using that word. Vintagey. That one looks good. This is paper. Can't use that. This is thick enough. That's paper. also got to keep Jim in mind. Oh, I like these two colors together. We can alternate from one to the other sheet. That'll look nice. I like those two colors together. That'll match the book. Hi, Val. These are pretty too. That matches the same color. Is this one? No, it's two. Okay, I'm thinking back and front like this. And then this one could be for the note cards to go on the inside. We're going to work on a vintage camera. Pulled out an old stencil of mine, literally from when I first started, I think in 2023. So yeah, so that's going to be very interesting, to say the least. Okay. That's going to be for the note cards. Okay. All right. No time like the present. Presents? Wish they were die cuts, right? Well, basically, we're going to cut um, one of each. Oh, but I want to alternate. So hold on. So I did this one. Now we're going to do this one. Does it matter what size? No, it doesn't matter. I want to alternate them. So now we just trace everything. And I try to maximize the paper as much as possible. And then we got just a baby. Okay. So, what we're doing back and front, we'll get these done first. These are the bases. Oh, she was shopping? Okay, So where are my cool scissors? I think my kids borrow all my stuff. Hold on, let me go see if the scissors are over there. Here we go. I didn't talk to her at all this weekend. So this template is on my website. What did you ask about, Leah? Did she? No, it was actually me. I actually had these over there by the couch when I was working with. I'm blaming the kids, and this time it wasn't them. Usually it is, Leah. Did I show you guys her picture from the wedding? Remember her and Kevin went to the wedding on Sunday? They looked so cute. They looked like they were going to prom. No? Doesn't it look like they're going to prom? Hi, Esther. It was cute, yeah. Why isn't every day Friday? Because when you get too much, you don't appreciate it as much. Sometimes I have to remind myself that all the heartache and stuff that we go through in life on a regular basis, in the end, everyone's like, what's the purpose of it? Why do we suffer so much? Well, I think it's to make us be able to really appreciate when things are good. If things were good all the time, don't you think we would take it for granted? Believe me, I've given this a lot of thought, especially with the situations I've been through. And I really do believe that that's what that's all about. Not to mention also for lessons, life lessons. And some of us are dealt too many lessons. But we're getting deep today. We're getting philosophical. Well, if you don't work, how are you going to pay for anything? You got to be logical about it, right? So it's going to go like that, like that, like that, and we alternate them. Doot, 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 doot. It'll look cute once we zhuzh it all. Every day could be payday. This is it's cardstock, but it's not very thick. I'm thinking maybe I'll make the back a solid, a thicker, like a thicker cardstock. Because I think if I double it up, let me just see. I don't know if it'll be thick enough. I don't know. I feel like I want to make that back piece a little thicker. So I'm gonna get hi Shetty. So I think I'm gonna get use a piece of brown. Let me see the browns. We can use our scraps. If I have it, if I have a good thick. No, not really. That's not really very thick. Let's see what we got in here. What have we got that we can use? This is thick. That's nice and thick. See that? We're using all our pieces. Change it up. Light it up. Light it up. I'm on fire. Ooh, this is nice and thick. Okay. All right. Now, the next thing is, if you look, I do have a mark as to where to crease to fold it. So I'm going to mark that. Okay, that one's that one. Just marking where we're going to fold them up. You're back. So tomorrow I'm going to try and hit the thrift store here, and it'll be the last Friday finds for me here, because then we start June. We start our new thing. Oh yes, we're going to start it. Just marking where we're going to be scoring it. I'm going to use the little scoreboard. Okay, Sandra, feel better, honey. Thank you for popping on. I'm going to do it this way so that I could do the same amount on each one, the same number, which will be at a half inch. Yes, half inch. I know, right? Like the months are literally flying by. Like summer hasn't even started, and before you know it, summer's going to be over. Like that's how I feel. Don't you feel like the older we get, the faster time is going? I kind of sometimes feel that way. I know it's not true, but I feel that way. My little lines were pretty much right on time. Yeah, it's a little depressing. Okay. All right, so far so good. So let's see, which one are we going to use? Start with the little ones. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yes. Okay, so now I folded it, and now we're going to trace it a second time. This is what I made the pockets with. This is how I made the pockets. Like that. And then we just glue the two sides. We don't even have to glue the bottom, just the two sides is enough. Okay, two. Shetty, I am making my vintage camera. Sh- should we call this it's like a waterfall, sort of. It's sort of like a waterfall, but it's that vintage camera that I designed like a year ago, 2 years ago almost. So these are all the parts. That's good for that one. I already used that one twice. Hi, Carol. So we are going to be making, there's an image of it on my website of the finished product. We add a little bit of chain to it. It's just a fun little piece. See? That's what it looks like. That's without pockets, and that's with pockets. That's the side view, and that's the other side view. It's just a cute little piece. So I traced my template now, and I already scored the bottom. So now I'm tracing the, this is for the travel journal, exactly. Almost like a little mail catcher, yeah. Good analogy. I gotta tell you, this shirt, it's the first time I'm wearing it, and it's really ticking me off. It's got one feature that I like and I hate at the same time. And I'll tell you what it is in a minute. It's just this. Okay. It has these cute little sparkly things. See that? Little gemstones. These things keep scratching my arm. You see, like it's where it's at. It's like there's like one, two, three. No matter what I do, my arm goes up against it, and it's scratching it, and it's really ticking me off. It was doing it at work. I had to keep my arms on top of the desk because it's. I know it looks black, but it's blue. It is cute. It's just really ticking me off because that's not fun scratching your arm like that. Always something though, isn't it? I know, right? Go put one of my own t-shirts on. Yeah, but then I'll probably have to iron it. So we're just gonna suck it up, put my big girl pants on, and deal with it. Okay, great. Now let's clean these pieces up. maintain a clean workspace. Exactly. Sun exposure. Okay, so this part is done. So now I think what we're gonna do. Let me see something. Go figure, because it's white. If I did them this way, I had them going this way. That white's gonna annoy me unless I tuck it in. I could do that, which will make it more secure. I'm thinking of a different way of securing it by having cardstock and then cutting a just cutting a line and slipping this in there. That'll hide the white and also make it a little bit sturdier. I like that idea. Okay. I think the first thing we're going to do is glue and then we'll zhuzh. That's the bit. Tissue over here because I know I'm going to need it. All right, let me sit down. Let me pull up a seat. We got a little bit of gluing to do. I think I'm just going to do the two sides. I don't think I'm going to do the bottom. I don't see a need for that. Okay, next one. And then we'll make note cards about maybe a quarter of an inch or so smaller on either side of each one of these pieces so that it fits in nice and neat. It comes together relatively quickly. The template really makes it easy to work with. How many of you have never seen this particular piece? Me, oh, yeah. Definitely Lexi. Lisa, okay. You don't think you have, Carol? We'll trim them up after the fact. All right, we'll see how you like it. in the end. You bought the template and you never did it, Esther? What the heck? What the heck is that all about, Mama? Okay. The whole point of getting the templates is to have fun and make stuff, right? You're nervous. Okay, look how after watching this, you're not going to be nervous anymore. Just going to trim this one up a little bit. It's just paper and glue. I can't tell you how many times I said that yesterday to my daughter's boss. My boss's daughter. That was funny. I said that completely backwards. That it's just paper and glue. If something doesn't come out right, it can be fixed. I forgot to do the bottom. Oh, you have? When I first made it, you got it, Dorothy? Oh, you've seen it. You've seen it, right? I don't remember what book I put it in. Somebody actually got it because it went in a book. I just don't remember what the book was. Now, because I don't like the white, I'm thinking, how can I kind of fix this without going too crazy? So I have a little bit of a solution in mind, which will also help secure the piece a little bit better, too, I think. So we're going to do a little bit different than last time. Yes, it's on my website. Okay. Now, let's check. Let me grab this real quick. Just going to check them. Okay. Excellent. And what we'll do is we'll cut a little notch on the back. Yeah, trivia question. What book did I make this for? Because I can't remember that information. If somebody remembers that, I'm going to be really impressed. I just want to make sure that these get in there nice and easy. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so far, so good. Now, if we line them up, line them up, line them up. I gotta remember how, well, if this is a 1/2 inch, and I'm gonna leave a little bit, I think, like, I want to test my theory. So this is 5 inches wide. Okay. And I think I put this on top of one of these to hold it so it was sturdy, if I'm not mistaken. I think we did, right? I think that's what I did. Right. The cool thing is the way that we're gonna do the bottom piece will allow us to. I think it's gonna allow us. I'm just thinking. Yeah. I think the bottom has to be like a solid color. Otherwise, it'll be too busy. Let me go get, because I don't think I have any. No. With a dark, that looks kind of cool. That matches the book. Not very thick. Not wide enough. It's just not. It's not thick. I'm gonna get a piece of cardstock. Almost looks like craft paper, but it's really a brown. Just checking on the heights. This will make sense to you once I'm done. I think. I think it'll make sense to you now if you really think about it. You got to center it like that, and then we're gonna cut the lines going that way. It's one, two. I'm just leaving a little bit of space so that that bottom tab won't touch. But now that I've gotten a little bit better with, thinking about securing things and stuff like that, I think this is a really good way instead of just gluing it. Maybe it won't work. I don't know. We shall see. It had to be something vintage. There. And the last one. Okay. So now I have, oh, maybe. I did a lot of them, right? And I'm going past the line just a little bit. Okay, so you see I went past the line just a little bit on each one. Now the idea is, see, now you tuck that in there, and we could tape that down. And that'll hold it up. And I'm also going to zhuzh oh my goodness, you figured it out? Awesome. So I've never secured it this way. I've always just glued, but I don't want to deal with the white. Like I would just take this, put some glue on there, and glue it like this. But I think this little method is gonna help with the flipping and keeping him nice and straight. Or we shall see. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. It's all about experimenting and not being afraid to experiment and try something, you know? or improving, taking somebody else's idea and improving upon it. That's cool too. See that? Pretty cool. And there it is, the beginning of it. That's really sweet. Thanks, Lisa. But yeah, I like the way that worked, and it certainly is a little bit easier once we put all the a little chain here. Oh, I gotta push that one in a little bit. Oh yeah, we put a chain on here, so the chain will look like just a little metallic piece. Okay, that looks good. Then we'll glue this to here. Push it back a little bit. Trim it up. I'm thinking we can almost make this into a booklet if we had wanted to. And we have to do the front part. Let me look at that picture again. Yeah, see the chain? Okay. Now we need to cut these pieces. I use that, and I used gold. The gold doesn't look bad. Maybe we'll use silver instead of gold this time. gold. That, and then wait, am I using gold or am I using silver on this book? Gold. Okay, we're good. Okay. Oh, those are bees. Really cute bees, actually. Meow. What? All right, hold on. Hold on. He's announcing to everybody he's got to go. You gonna go out? Hey, Sonny. This is pretty thick paper. Hey, Sherry. How you doing, hon? How you feeling? I need the black. Okay, that's done. Oh yeah, my little box. I have a C and a D for Connie Del Negro. Just gonna zhuzh it all around. I'm also gonna zhuzh the inside in case you see a little bit of the white. I have to message you. I didn't put them up yet. I actually have the total dollar amount, but I didn't measure and weigh the packages. So I'll probably be getting that done tomorrow. I was supposed to do it last night, but I just was way, way tired, and I wound up just falling asleep on the couch. Okay, so this goes like this. And I'm sure that this can actually be improved as far as like making this with acetate now, because I really didn't work a lot with acetate before, but now I'm more comfortable with it. Oh, I need to cut a front and back, otherwise it'll look weird. I'm also thinking I'm going to put a strip across the center to help hold this in place with two brads. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, that. Just need a piece of. This is fine. The thought is if I do this and then just want to see if this will hide it enough. Yeah, can make it a little bit thinner. I'm going to use Brad's. But in the meantime, a little glue. Okay, because that's how the front will look. Now I'm going to put two little Brads, but see, this is helping holding it in place. There we go. It is very quiet tonight. No one's here. The girls are upstairs. Larry's in Long Island, still in Long Island. He comes back tomorrow. The TV's not on. It's not bothering me today that it's not on. I'm enjoying the quiet. You guys hear the silence. It's the sound of silence. And these are just for aesthetic. I mean, the top ones will help hold it in place a little bit, but it's not that imperative. It's just, I think it looks cool. I'll show it to you in a sec. You gotta have to have a little bit of metal. It is a camera after all. It's these little teeny tiny details that then in the end really make a difference in the overall look, I think. See what I mean? So that's the back. That's the front. You know, I just realized I put these on the wrong side because that has the marks. What a dum dum. Now we're gonna have to flip it the other way. Because I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, why are there so many marks? Dum dum. Luckily, we just used tape. I'm having like some moments today, like not thinking things through like I normally do. It's just a long day, tiring day. I'm also anticipating the nonsense tomorrow with that one customer that I know is going to be like a nuisance until he leaves. No, not yet, Cindy. I was too tired last night to weigh and measure everything. There's 30 boxes on my dining room table. Why did it matter? Because this is the clean side, and you see all the marks? I'll show you. Can't have those marks. That's the clean side. Do you not know me at all? Okay, now we can flip it. And we can actually do one at a time. Let's keep going. We can kind of do them all like we did before. We will glue it to the bottom. So this will get glued. Okay, now we need to add this one. me see how it looks in the book. Because maybe it'll be okay in the book as opposed to in a pocket. What do you guys think? Should we glue it into the book? We'll see why not. Because what you do is you put the chain on here, and then when you lift this up, it'll lift them all up. Well, the bulk of them. Oh, it's got to go back more because this has to be hidden. And we just have to put the cards in it. And then decorate it. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it like that or just put this in a pocket. I think I'm going to put it in a pocket so we can open it. That'll work. All right, I think a pocket. All right, now we can finish it. I feel like this first one is crooked for some reason. It is. Oh. It's going the way it's going now. Maybe we'll just double up. Or I'll use some of the pretty paper. Okay. Let's make some cards. Some note cards to put inside here. Actually pretty cool looking. For some of these. zhuzh it. Just making it. Just gonna throw a couple of these in here. Okay. Oh, might have to shorten this one a little. Maybe. Alright, that's fine. Let's get some different ones. That one. That one. We'll zhuzh these in a minute. Okay, that one. Other ones. Okay, that one works for that one. Zhuzh it and stamp it and sticker it later. Gotta make sure I have enough room. Get another one of those. This little one needs one. Brona. How are you, hon? I feel like I haven't looked up in forever. Sorry about that. How are things in Ireland? How's my Irish lassie? We're making a vintage camera. Okay, that'll work. Why? You got bad weather? Is it cold or something? Yeah, I designed this over a year ago, back in 2023. I have the template on my website. It's a downloadable template. Basically, you get all these pieces and you cut all these pieces out and then you just put it together. Oh, I hope you get better weather soon. It was warm this morning and then all of a sudden it got cool this afternoon and rainy a little bit. So we kind of got a little bit of everything going on right now. That needs the little eye thingy. Same there. Yeah. It was just drizzling, and then when I came home, it started raining. But soon enough, we'll be bitching about the heat. I'm certain of it. Cute little note cards. Now, you don't have to do these little note card things. I'm just doing it, for this particular book. You could just make the window piece here. Oh, did I forget to make one? I'm missing one. Okay, I have to cut one more. All right, let's see. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Oh, there's two here. Oh, Lexi. Brona is from Ireland. She does great journals as well. If you go check. Oh, guess who's back? Squeaky's back. Let me go let him in. He's whining. Okay, I hear you. Fine. Oh, it started raining. No wonder he was whining. It's raining again. He's like, let me in. He don't like the rain. Cut this a little bit shorter. It's a little too tall for my liking. Yep, we got rain. Rain and chilly. And not the kind you eat. There we go. Okay. Now they all have. Okay. And after I just did all that, I take them all out because we have to punch the holes to put the chain on them. And gotta make sure we're not gonna punch a hole through these cards. Other we might have to trim them again. But I'm gonna do my best to do the chain as close to the edge as possible. And I'm trying to remember how I did it. I think I used. I'm trying to remember how I did it. Okay, I only did the last three, but I like the idea of them hanging on each one more. Again, I'm thinking of functionality and how it's going to work. So, and I need to see how thick of a wire of a chain I have. All right, let's put everything away for a second. I gotta get my. I have thin chain, and I know that would work great. The challenge with the thin chain is getting the what do you call it? The jump rings in those really super thin chains. That's the challenge because I think that instead of originally I put it right through all of them, like these three, but I like the idea of linking them so that when you take this last one and you pull it up, it pulls them all up. You know what I mean? And that way we only have to do one side. You don't have to do both sides. But it would be every single one of them, so it'll pull them all up, and we can decide how much of a link of the chain to put there. Am I explaining myself? So we'll have the loopy loopy of the chain on the one side. I have such technical terms. Loopy loopy. Make a note of that. Let's see what we have here. Like even that's kind of cool. You see that? It's got like the little knots in it, but getting will be a bitch. Yeah, that's soldered. We're gonna have to go a tad bit bigger than that because I do have these wonderful, super thin this one, another super thin one. Great color. But I know I won't be able to get a jump ring through it. So, oh, this one's nice. A little thick. Not long enough. This one's a little bit longer. Sometimes I'm like, is this shit real gold? It's supposed to have a little thing on it that says 14 karat, but I don't think so. But I do like that. Here's an actual chain. That one looks good. We're going to go with that one. Okay. So. We'll see about that one. Let me just see if these are longer than these other ones I have here. Don't want them to be too long. C3. Oh, where's my little dish? Hold on. My little dish to hold my little things. may be why we lose some of our viewers. Hmm. Now we're gonna put a jump ring in each one. Jump rings are here now. I move things around, so I gotta remember where I put them. What's the new spot? Let the aggravation begin. Let's let the aggravation begin, shall we? Let's see if these are big enough. I think we need to start with the front. That seems to be the problem here. Okay, first one's down. Next one. Okay, so now we got to measure approximately how much of the chain link do we have to leave to pull it up. Z, are you having a restless night, Mama? Because I know it's late for you. Z, no envelope yet? Like, seriously? I mailed Z an envelope. Seriously, just an envelope, regular mail. She never got two of them. Two of them. Oh my goodness. So I hope you're planning on sleeping all day. I think it's lost. I think, and what's pissing me off, it's both of them. I mailed you two separate envelopes, one with the die cut specimen card and one with a piece of the fence. That's very upsetting. It's disappointing because it makes me not want to mail anything else out, you know? Oh, aren't you sweet? So instead of having the day to yourself, you're going to cook a meal for a colleague. That's really sweet of you. Come on. Oh yeah. Well, when you pay for registered, that's different. I didn't pay for registered because it went to the UK. It would cost a fortune. Hopefully, I'm leaving enough space where I'm not gonna have to redo this. I might have to go a little bit bigger with the next one. Okay, I think this one's gonna be okay here. Okay, this is the last one. You know what? We're the kind of people that we push through and we get things done. So I'm sure you're going to be able to get it done. You're going to be exhausted, but you're going to get it done. Let's see how that works. That works good. I'm good with it. But you're going to be so proud of yourself. Okay, so this is how it'll look in the resting, and then when you open it. Okay, I just need to add this one to it, I think. I'm going to see if I can do a little. I didn't want to, but I'm going to have to take this out because it needs to pull it from here. I'm debating whether to take that brad out and just replace that, which I'm going to do. It's just the easiest thing to do. Oh, that could be the gold because that is gold. Yeah, I hope that they appreciate what you're doing for them. Sometimes you do things, it's just not appreciated in the end. And I know that we don't do them for that reason, but still. So, guess what, Z? There is, I don't even want to say it because I know it's not going to happen, but the the organization that I'm a member of, through our company where I go to, I go to these conferences and stuff like that. Make a long story short, they're having, I think it's one of their yearly things in London. And I emailed my boss and I said, I volunteers tribute because he just went to London with his family on Easter. So I'm hoping he'll be like, well, I've already been there. Let me let Connie go. So if I go, we may have to meet up for a spot of tea. Oh, yeah. I'm not holding my breath. I'm not holding my breath on it. Probably not. Larry will probably not go. I would try, but certainly not going to hold my breath that he's going to go. But there's a good chance that my boss will go. He always goes to the good ones. You know what I'm saying? He went to Alaska. He went to the Cayman Islands. He went to, where the hell was the other one just recently? I forget. And so much more. Oh, and I would bring you shit from here. I would just bring it. It's like, it's going to be Z's shopping time. What do you want? What do you want? Just let me know. Right? I do need to go back to California so we could chill for a little bit. I wasn't there long enough. Okay, let's see. I think this one could be like that. Right about there. Hold on, I gotta open this one again. I'm gingerly grasping to squeeze it. There it goes. Okay, got it. Maybe I need to make it a little shorter. Let's make it a little shorter. Hold on. Anybody see Larry on here? Okay. I think it looks cute. Hey, Terry, happy Wednesday. And you know what? I'm going to put a little camera, a little charm camera hanging on the bottom of this little piece here. It's not in the front though. What do you guys think? You think that's cute? That's fine. Let's put all our little pieces back in. There's room for improvement. You know me. I might have to go that way now. So far, so good. Let me try sideways. It's okay if we go sideways. Okay, I like that. Oh, I can't wait to see it. So now, because of the bulkiness, we did, I always made a pocket, and then this went inside the pocket like that. Which is what we're going to do. Because I think that, let's see, if we try to glue it here, it wouldn't be bad. That's not bad either. But you, all right, I need a vote. Pocket or glue it on the page? Pocket or page? I'm gonna do a poll. Let's do a poll. Hold on, don't vote yet. Less bulky, right, on the page? Okay, let's do page. Yes or no for page is what we're gonna do. Starting now. If you think it should go on the page, smiley face. If you think it should be a pocket, sad face. But if you agree that the page is the way to go, do a smiley smiley. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. This sucks. I need to get a new one. The big one works, but this little one does not work very well. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Why am I singing this song? I don't know. So far, most of you want it on the page. Oh, it's almost tied. It's not tied, but almost. And time is up. 6-4. Page versus pocket. Page it is. I like that. It takes that pressure of me doing it. And I could blame you if they don't like it. What? Okay. So, since we're going to do it on the page, all right, so we're going to cut that. Let me think for a minute how I want to do this. Definitely have to trim the top, obviously, because we need this to go forward. We got plenty of room for that. However, I could try and do like the cut a piece of paper the size of the page and then cut out the square to kind of fit over this, and it'll be like reinforcing this even more, holding it down. What are you whining about? If you understand what I'm trying to say. So it would look like that. That would look cute. It needs to be cut exact for it to fit over though. I need to literally cut a square so just the square fits over. And we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It's always a great idea until you have to actually do it, you know? Why are you whining? You're literally laying down sleeping. Like seriously. Can you not? Thank you. My goodness. My only concern is this is a little thin, but we could glue everything together. You want to go out again? It's raining. Hold on. All right, go. It's raining. Well, you gotta go. You gotta go. Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Okay. I'm gonna cut it just a little bit for bulkiness, a little bit bigger than what I marked. I just don't want to have to work with a 12 by 12 piece of paper. Yeah, it's just a little bit bigger. All right. And I had left this in case I wanted to make some kind of a pocket. A pocket. All right, first things first. Zhuzh, the white. Okay. Next, we gotta trim this. So this is gonna go right about there. And this is gonna get trimmed right there. Okay, now that one and that one a little bit bigger. I just heard something fall. I don't know what the heck it was, but and then this way, right about there. Okay, that should work. Fingers crossed. Let's make our lines. A little over 5 this way. A little over 5 this way. Okay. This should work. Here we go. Say a prayer. Light a candle. That didn't cut. I'm going to change my blade. This one didn't cut very well either. All right, when we're done with this, I got to cut my change my blade. Okay. We're going to assume that it's going to work well, and we're just going to go ahead and zhuzh. Okay. And here we go. Okay, that didn't work out too bad. Not too bad. Ah. All right, we'll fix that later. Okay. I could trim just a smidgen on this side. Yeah, it does. It matches really well. Just a little bit more. Okay. Just a little bit on the bottom. Anything else that we need to do here besides fix that bottom piece? That's all we need to do is fix that bottom piece. Now we could glue it. All right. All right. Let's do it. All right. Let's fix this little piece. Make sure I press really well because now it's pretty tacky. It will be. It will be a nice little surprise for her. Unless she wants to see it, which she may. Okay. I like that concept of it pulling it up. I'm going to cut this one a little bit. I feel like it's a little too long. Too long in the tooth. Okay. It looks nice sitting down. Like, oh, that's right. I had a little piece hanging. I need to shorten it up. Damn it. I want it to be a little straighter. I forgot I had a couple of pieces dangling on the end here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Hey, Aja. Okay, ready? One, two. a picture. Click. It's hard to show you guys, but like, I'm going to try and do it that way so you can see it that way. Cute. Okay. Another page done. Let's change my blade real quick before I forget. Oh, thanks, Lexi. This has been this project's been waiting for a while. To be honest, it's been waiting too long. My eyes are starting to burn. Anywho, okay, so tomorrow Larry will be home. It's gonna suck. My cleaning lady's coming on Friday. I gotta get these boxes tomorrow done and kind of like put away. So there's so many of them. I don't even know where the hell I'm gonna put them. He went to Long Island for work. He's got to go like every 2 weeks now, twice a month. And I think one time he'll go like Wednesday, Thursday, but then another time he'll go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to catch all the meetings. Hey Nat, how are you? I wouldn't want the cleaning lady or me to stick my hand in the garbage to look for stuff because I sometimes do and catch a blade. So, whenever I change my blades, I wrap them and then I throw them out. Because I don't know about you guys, I'm always dropping stuff and I'm like, oh, did it go in the garbage? And I stick my hand right in the garbage can. So, just a little tidbit, safety first. Safety first. They do Zoom for meetings, Adam. Yeah, they've been doing it this whole time. But his company got bought out by a very big company who buys other um, fire protection companies, and they merged them all together. So last month they took the different people from the different companies to put them all in one building. That's a good idea too, Lexi. And Larry is one of the managers, so he went there when they all got into the same building because they were like, okay, well, who are you? Who's going to be in charge of who? I'm a manager. I'm a manager. Everybody wants to be a manager, right? So he's been going there to kind of help transition everybody, get like some kind of system in place. I think one of the owners, well, a principal of his old company before it got bought out. She's leaving. She's going to be a stay at home mom. So he's taking some of her responsibilities. So he has to physically go in the office. So, but he Zooms once a week. And he has been, in Teams meetings and stuff like that. But because of the transition, you need to show face. So now we have two moving items in this book already. I really love the staircase, guys. I really love the way it came out. I gotta be honest with you. And it feels nice and sturdy. That feels so good. And then when we put a little tag in here, it's gonna look really cute. So I'm really happy with the way that came out. Pockets are pockets. love our little project for today. That was a good idea to do that instead of a traditional waterfall. And I think she says she wanted a flower pop up too. Didn't she say that? Oh, we have the back now. I think the back, I'm just going to make a traditional pocket because this is already here. Because this already has a lot going on. Actually, you know what I might do? I'll leave this as a short page and maybe do something here and just put pretty paper here and kind of just leave it. That could be so that because it's like too much on this page. There's just too much going on. So I'm thinking just maybe a, like pretty paper and then do this. Maybe make this a flip out. But let me see. What do we got here? Silently for me. I got that song stuck in my head. Don't know why. I like the stripes, how that looks. Oh, but this is already cardstock. This is cardstock too. I don't want to thicken that page too much. Okay, this will work. Let's just get this page done. Yeah, I try not to do something on both sides of a page because it then it becomes really, really bulky. And now you guys know why I don't use a lot of white paper. Can't stand it. It just looks like something's missing. Is it the other way? Okay. So that side of the page is done. Because it'd be easy just to make this a pocket, right? But Remember, I'm down to two of these. It's a little bit big though. It's a little bit tall. That's too bad. It's too big for the book. Well, it was a thought. I like the clocks. First of all, it could go this way. Okay, that'll work. Oh yes, that's a nice envelope. I've always liked it's a gold, and I think that matches nice. I just thought of something. Let me zhuzh that a little. Now let's bring that back up. Okay. flip out. That works. All right. That is it for today. I make tags and stuff with all of this. All of this extras. All right. We're going to call it a day, guys. It's starting to catch up to me. I need that for tomorrow. Let's put my 1, 2. So that wasn't too bad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? So now you guys could do one of these. If you're interested, this template is available on my website. Oh, thank you, hon. So, it's available if you guys are interested in making this yourself. Not difficult at all. Just a little prep here and there. Cut and glue. Paper and glue, that's all it is. Right? Into my little box of templates, back you go. Thank you so much. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Looking forward to Friday. I can't believe Friday is the 31st, right? Wow. Oh, my boss gave me these too. He gave me these 2 little trees. They're so cute. Okay, any questions? Anything you guys want to see? Ooh, this weekend we start our June tags. We have to do our June master board. So I have to get that done. And I have to do the calendar. Blue. Huh. So, let's just say our prayers real quick. Lord Jesus, we thank you for bringing us together. We thank you for our health, even though some of us are struggling with a little bit of allergies, but that's okay. I understand you can't cure everybody. You got more important things to do. We ask that you take care of our friends who have recently gone through surgeries and procedures, that you help them heal. Those of us that are struggling mentally, we ask that you provide them with peace and guidance, and get them through this place, especially if it's a dark place. And take care of those friends that find it hard to stay in touch with all of us through whatever struggle they're going through. We ask that you give them peace and strength and courage, that they may be able to join us one day soon, and lift any heaviness that they have in their lives. And we ask that you bring us together once again on Friday so we can all enjoy some more fun together. And we thank you once again for all that is good in our lives, whether we know it or not. We thank you this through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for hanging out with me, for your patience. I will do my best tomorrow night to get everything done and load up those invoices. And then if you guys wind up paying for everything by Saturday morning, we could get everything shipped out on Saturday. Fingers crossed. That's the goal. Get the boxes going, right? And love you guys. Have a great Thursday. And before you know it, it'll be Friday and we're going to be together again, having some more fun. We're going to work some more on this book. And I'm also going to try and get that signature together. Well, we'll do that this weekend. I'll do that this weekend. So I'm not rushing. I want it to look nice. Okay, love you guys. Kiss, kiss. Big hug from me to you. Have a great evening. I'll see you guys on Discord. Bye.